everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki, and this is Foresight One Who Reads. I am so grateful that you are here today. This video is all about channeled messages within self-love songs. I was inspired and guided to create this video to help put out self-love messages into the world. So in the next part of this video, you will see 5 chakra colors. Meditate and reflect on the color that is speaking the most to you, as that is the pile that contains your message. Also, this is a timeless reading, so you can listen to this at any time and it will always be relevant. Also, if any part of a message does not resonate, that is okay. Just make sure to take what resonates and leave what does not. I'm so excited to get into the reading. Let's jump into it. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. I am so grateful that you are here. Your channeled message in a self-love song is I Love Me by Demi Lovato. And these are the lyrics that spoke to me when I was listening to the song. 'Cause I'm a black belt when I'm beating up on myself, but I'm an expert at giving love to somebody else. Me, myself, and I don't see eye to eye. Me, myself, and I. So yeah, with this self-love message, I am seeing a person who speaks a lot of negative self-talk to themselves. It's almost like anything that you try to accomplish in the world, you don't feel like it is good enough, and you continuously beat yourself up with negative self-talk and put yourself down, when actually the truth of the matter is that you are doing the best that you can do. And also with the channel lyric in the song, but I'm an expert at giving love to somebody else, you give so much love to other people, but it feels like you neglect to give that to yourself. And it's so important to fill up your cup first, because if your cup isn't full with your self-love, it's like that analogy that they use all the time when you go to fly on an airplane, where they always say for you to put on your oxygen mask first, because if you don't do that, how can you help other people if you yourself aren't able to breathe the air? So this is why it's so important to give yourself that self-love first, so that you're not just completely running on an empty cup where you're giving to the point where you have nothing left to give. This is why it's so important with self-love. It's the first step of self-love, to fill up your cup in the morning. What is it that you need in the morning? Is it going for a walk outside? Is it doing an exercise? Is it reading a self-help book? Is it speaking to somebody that you love? Is it doing something that you love? Is it singing? Is it writing? Is it acting? What is your passion? Fill your day and your morning with things that you love to do, and you can use those creative passions to help other people. So with that being said, I would like to pull from the Chakra Wisdom deck and see which energies and messages want to come out at this time. We have enlightenment, and the color of the card is yellow. So that is an indication of the solar plexus chakra, which is all about stepping into your personal power. And the path to enlightenment is always by facing your fears. So if there's something that you're working towards in regards to a passion that you like to do, um, the way to enlightenment on that path is to just go into the fear. It and often what you find when you embrace your fear is that it is not as scary as you thought it would be. Initially it is because you're feeling those fears and that those feelings are valid. But once you are willing to just go into the fear, once you make the decision to do that, your whole path is illuminated, um, and it becomes easier for you to put those fears behind you because you're going into them and your whole path is illuminated. So that is how you gain more confidence, by facing your fears. And along the way, with the self-love message of not beating yourself up for the mistakes that you made, use those mistakes as stepping stones to get to where you need to be. Mistakes are inevitable along your journey. Don't be afraid to make them, because they are what help you learn and help you grow. Because most often you won't make the same mistake twice, and if you do, it's just a little extra lesson for you to look at that and reflect on it. But it is nothing for you to beat yourself up about. I also have the How to Love Yourself deck from Louise Hay. So I would like to pull some self-love affirmations that would be beneficial for you to reflect on at this time. We have, I rejoice in my unlimitedness. And on the back of the card it says, I am aware that I am pure consciousness. I am one with all life. Yeah. So the things that you are going to do in the world, there is no limit to what you can do in this world. If you have, for example, a passion of acting, you don't have to limit yourself to just that. You can follow that passion, and you can also follow your passion of writing. You can do so many things in the world, and often it's like we feel that there's just one straight and narrow path that we have to follow, when actually there are multiple things that we can do. There are multiple things that we love. You can act, you can write, you can dance, you can sing, you can do it all. Granted, you are able to figure out how to find time in your day for all of those things, but it is possible because you are unlimited. And it's just so interesting because for me, I for sure thought that there was this one path that I had to follow, but no, there was a reroute, and now I'm completely pursuing a different area of my life. Whatever you are doing in the world, there are no limits to what you can do. So keep going and just know that the options are endless. Let's pull another one or two here. Let's see what else we have. We got two. I let my light shine. I am wonderful. I rejoice in the truth of my being. I accept it as so and let it be. Yeah. So there are many wonderful gifts and talents you have to offer the world. So let your light shine by sharing those gifts. And break through the fears and the negative self-talk to lead to follow that path of self-love. Because oftentimes a lot of people are wondering, well, how do I love myself more? You love yourself by honoring the gifts that you have and sharing them and not caring what other people think, which is one of the most difficult things in the world to do. But once you can do that, you're honoring yourself. You love yourself enough to not allow what other people say or do dictate your life. This is your life. This is your journey. So let your light shine no matter what other people say. Let your light shine no matter how often the negative self talk comes up. Because when you ignore that voice and you let your light shine, you're letting your self love shine. You're showing the world that you truly love and honor who you really are. And people are going to take notice of that light, and they're going to be wondering, well, what's this person doing that I should be doing to learn to love myself? And once you have done those things, you'll be able to offer that guidance to people as well. It's a ripple effect of self-love. And your last affirmation is, I accept all of myself. On the back it says, the work I do on myself is not a goal. It is a process, a lifetime process. I choose to enjoy the process. So yeah, it's not just like a one and done thing. This is something that we all need to continue to work on every single day. It's not a one and done thing. And to accept all of yourself means also to accept the things about yourself that you don't like about yourself, and to integrate those into something positive. For example, when I was doing some shadow work, there's this cycle that kept coming up in regards to my critical analytical nature. And in order to integrate that, I can use that to help other people. For example, in regards to proofreading somebody's book, well, in regards to that, you have to have a critical eye to be able to find the errors. But when you look at it from a standpoint of, I am helping this creative writer find these errors in this book, it's a matter of switching that perception to, I'm helping this writer polish his book, his or her book, to help with their process of selling the book, marketing the book, and just making sure that it's to their standard of what they want when they go to actually sell that book. It's adding value to someone else's creativity. So accepting all of yourself, even the darkest parts of yourself, is what true self-love is. And a lot of times people get caught up with thinking self-love is just loving the positive things. That's not what self-love is. Self-love is loving all of yourself, the good, the bad, all of it. Thank you, pile number one. Those are your messages. If it resonated, please be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. I am so grateful that you are here. Your channeled message in a self-love song is Beautiful by Christina Aguilera. And these are the lyrics that spoke to me when I was listening to the song. I am beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can't bring me down. I am beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can't bring me down. Oh no. So don't you bring me down today. So with this song, I'm picking up on the notion of someone who may have been bullied, and this could be either at school, it could be at college, it could be at work. It could also come from even our own family members sometimes. And this song is serving as a reminder that no matter who tells you that you can't do something, or tells you that you have to look a certain way, or that you're not beautiful, that is not true. You always are and have been beautiful. You were good enough the day that you breathed air on this earth, the day that you were born. You were worthy, whole, and complete. And no matter what anybody else tells you, what's important is what you tell yourself. Don't let outside influences tell you who you are. You, who you are, is a beautiful, divine, spiritual being who has so much to offer the world. And that is where a lot of people get tripped up, is that when we make the decision to listen to outside influences, letting somebody tell us that we're not beautiful, that we're not handsome, that we're not worthy, the mistake there is believing those lies. That is not true. So tell yourself how beautiful that you are, and tell yourself how worthy, whole, and complete you are. You are and always have been good enough. What other people say, those are opinions. Those are not truth. Especially when it's something that is aimed at putting other people down. And when other people put you down, it's mostly because they themselves are insecure in themselves. A person who is secure in themselves will never hurt other people with their words. They will never tell other people they're not beautiful. They will not tell other people that they are not good enough. Those only come from other people who feel those things about themselves. So remember that, and do not believe the lies. You are beautiful. I'd like to pull from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle and see what other energies are coming up here, see if there's any other messages that would help with the messages that came through that song. We have recovery. So yeah, I feel that people in the world have said some very hurtful things to you, and I am truly sorry for that. I can feel what that feels like. When I was in school, there were a few instances where I was bullied as well, and it's one of the most heartbreaking things to go through. But when it comes to your healing, make time for you, because what other people think, it doesn't matter what they think. And take your time with your healing. It doesn't have to happen all in one day. Healing is a process where you are willing to look at those things that have hurt you in the past, and the more that you heal, you become more strong in who you are, and the more strong that you become in who you are, what other people say will not affect you, because you will finally come into that understanding of how powerful and worthy and amazing that you truly are. So I'm always drawn to the key on the card. The key represents the past. So if there was something in the past, like this is for some of you, not for all of you. I feel that the key is unlocking something very hurtful from the past. I'm being shown that this situation has held you back from embracing like a passion that you were trying to pursue right now. It's holding you back because this painful experience in the past, it created a belief within you that you weren't good enough to pursue your creative passions or to really put yourself out there. And so by taking this key, unlocking the door to the past, reflecting on that painful experience, and allowing yourself to feel the emotions that you may have numbed yourself from, allow yourself to feel those, because those emotions are staying trapped in your body right now. And in order to move forward, you have to let it go. You have to let those emotions come to the surface and let it go. And by not doing that, by not using the key to unlock the door, those emotions stay in, and that same belief is going to keep perpetuating in your present moment. So don't be afraid to unlock the door on those painful past experiences. And I don't know who hurt you, who said these harmful things to you, but I keep hearing over and over again that it is not true. What they told you is not true. So do not believe it. And don't allow that to hold you back from your light, from shining your light in the world. Because you have something amazing to show the world that other people are going to benefit from your passion. So please, please, take as long as you need to heal, feel what you need to feel, and I'm also being told that you can use that experience to help other people who may have went through what you went through, because it creates a ripple effect of healing. So also don't be afraid to share your story, because people in the world are going to benefit from it, because they most likely have, some people have most likely experienced what you have as well. And lastly, for this reading, I would like to pull some affirmation cards that would benefit you with the rest of the messages that came up during this reading. Everything I need comes to me in the perfect time. I relax and enjoy life. I know that whatever I need to know is revealed to me in the perfect time, space, and sequence. Yes, that's one thing that a lot of people in the world wonder. Why I've been trying to manifest this certain thing. Why is it not here right now? And it all comes down to divine timing. There are a lot of other people who may be involved in whatever it is you're trying to bring into your reality right now. And it the free will of other people, everything has to be in alignment. But the more you bring yourself into alignment, you're going to draw those aligned experiences to your aligned reality. So just keep working on bringing yourself into alignment, meditate, and just relax and enjoy the journey. Stay present in the moment, because the past is done with, the future hasn't happened, and we don't want to project outcomes that we would not benefit from happening or ones that we would not prefer. So let go of attachment to outcomes and let go of the outcome of wanting it right now, because everything is aligning for you in the perfect timing. Divine timing is at play. So just do your best to stay in the present moment and enjoy today and focus on all of the good already in your life right now. I'd like to pull a few more affirmations. This is the How to Love Yourself affirmation deck by Louise Hay. Okay. I allow myself to accept prosperity. Money is simply energy and an exchange of services. How much I have depends on what I believe I deserve. So, yes, if you don't believe that you are worthy of more abundance and prosperity, that is what will be reflected back to you in your outer experience. But once you come into the realization that you deserve and that you are deserving of abundance and prosperity on the inside, your outer reality will reflect that back to you. That is why it's important for you to allow yourself to accept prosperity. So, this is a really good affirmation that you could recite in the morning before you start your day, just to rewire in those any subconscious limiting beliefs that may still be lingering. You can also listen to abundance affirmations while you sleep at night, and also self-love affirmations. They would really help to help you towards creating your preferred reality. So I want to pull one more affirmation. Oh, this one came right out. Let's see. I know and affirm that my body is a friendly place to live. I have respect for my body. I treat it well. I affirm positive things about my body and tell it I love it often. And another great way to do this is to stand in front of a mirror and recite self-love affirmations while looking at yourself and smiling. This might be difficult to do to start with, especially if someone is so used to replaying negative thoughts about themselves. But because those negative thoughts have been on this recurring playlist, we have to rewire in new beliefs that override the old, and it is a process to do that. That's why it's important to stay consistent with this. But over time, you will start to see and notice the changes in how you feel and how you truly believe, what you truly believe about yourself. So you live with yourself every single day, so it's so important to make it a place, a loving place that you feel comfortable in, and a friendly place that you can rely on yourself to get that self-love instead of constantly looking outside of yourself for other people's validation and approval. Thank you, pile number 2. Those are your messages. If it resonated, please be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. I am so grateful you are here. Your channeled message in a self-love song is You Gotta Be by Desiree. And these are the lyrics that spoke to me as I was listening to the song. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. So, with this song, I feel like there is a difficult situation that you are facing right now, and it is really calling on you to practice discernment, to be more wise, to derive or to pull your inner strength, um, to be strong, but also to not allow anger to control you in this moment, because keeping a cool, calm head allows you to make those discerning, wise decisions that would be more healthy for you at this time. And when we allow anger to overcome, it can literally control us. So, anger is an emotion and it is valid to have. Just don't allow it to consume you to the point where it causes you to stay in that reaction victim mode. So, whatever situation that you are going through right now, I can feel that it is difficult. I feel that you are trying to figure out what the best course of action is for you. But what I keep hearing is wisdom and discernment and listening to your heart. So, your heart is not lying to you at this time. So, whatever you feel about this situation, pay attention to the feelings that you are having, because feelings do not lie. Energy does not lie, and your heart does not lie. Sometimes it's our mind that lies to us. So it's the key is learning how to bring the head and the heart into coherence with each other. Something of which I'm still learning how to do, but always lead with love and with the heart, because the last verse of that of You Gotta Be by Desiree was love will save the day. So whatever you're going through, choose love over fear. So with that being said, I would like to pull a card from here to see what other kind of energies are coming out so I can get a better idea of what kind of situation you may be going through right now. We have trickery. So, with this current situation, it feels to me like you're either not being honest with yourself about the situation that you are going in. Like, I'm seeing somebody who keeps telling themselves that, like, if it's a toxic relationship, I see somebody telling themselves that it's things will get better with this person, and um, in some cases that may be true, but if it is affecting your mental health negatively, if this person is harming you physically or constantly puts you down verbally, then it's time to let go of what no longer serves. And this is where the strength from the channeled message in the song is coming into play here. It's all about um, discerning those types of situations and listening to what your heart is telling you and being strong and bold to walk away. But I'm also seeing certain relationships where it's where two people are the toxic relationship is two people fighting constantly and neither of them are being honest about the situation. They keep buying into the trickery of the mind that this relationship is good for them when in fact it is not. And yeah, I just keep hearing honesty and being honest with yourself. This also could represent relationships where people are being, you perhaps could be lied to by this person, and the lies in your mind could be telling you this person is going to change, this person loves me, when deep down in your heart you know that that something has got to give and that you have to be bolder and wiser. For the people who are continuously fighting, it's all about having a cool, calm, collected head and not allowing anger to consume you to the point where it causes total destruction, but instead to allow yourself to feel those emotions, especially of anger, but not to let it consume you, to allow yourself to give yourself space to cool down where you can come back to the situation and have a conversation and bring the trickery up to um, the surface to be talked about and seeing it for what it really is. So, yeah, so whatever is going on in your life, this situation where you feel like you have to make a decision, there's a lot of trickery going on. Either you're lying to yourself or someone is lying to you. It I'm hearing career. It's also could be in regards to a situation at work where you something may not be authentic or honest, um, that somebody told you. So be discerning of your surroundings. Listen to what your heart is telling you, and um, when you come from that place, you can make a healthier decision as to what it is you need to let go of that no longer serves you. I'd also like to pull some self-love affirmations from the Louise Hay deck, just to see what would help you with these other messages that came out with the song and also the trickery card. We have, I know inwardly what is right for me. And on the back it says, I look in the mirror and say to myself, I deserve all good. I deserve to be prosperous. I deserve joy. I deserve love. So, yeah, you already know inwardly what the right decision is for you. It's just a matter of listening to your heart and following that guidance, because you don't deserve to be in a toxic relationship. You don't deserve to be in a work environment where you're being lied to about your potential or how far you can get ahead in the company. You deserve to be doing all the things that you love to do. You deserve to be with somebody who loves you and speaks highly of you. But ultimately, that all comes from loving yourself first. Because if you are not loving yourself, if you're beating up on yourself, speaking negative words to yourself, that attracts people who think the same way about you. So that's why people always talk about love yourself first, because when you love yourself, you'll start to attract people in your experience who love you too. So just know that you know inwardly already what is right for you. So just continue to practice discernment and let go of what no longer serves you. Next card is, I help create a world where it is safe for us to love each other. And on the back it says, love is the most powerful healing force there is. I give it and accept it without limitation. Yeah, when you choose love over fear, you are doing the whole world a great service, because since we are all connected, we all feel it on an energetic level. So, with everything that has been going on in the world, the emotions that have been running high, we all feel that. And that's why some days you may have found yourself sad for no reason, or maybe perhaps because something was dropped in the news about certain things that made you feel even more sad, because that, honestly, that's what the news has done. The news has kept perpetuating certain feelings of fear to keep people in fear. So instead of buying into that narrative, remember that it is safe for us to love each other. And in order for us to bring greater unity, we have to continuously tell ourselves that and stop looking outside of ourselves for answers. And we can create the world that we want to live in, but we have to let go of all the things that do not serve us anymore. So just know that it is safe for us to live in a world where we love one another. Your last affirmation is, I am free and at peace. I am a free person living in a world that is a reflection of my own love and understanding. So yeah, this is a great affirmation to recite in the morning when you first get up. It's great to recite while looking at yourself in a mirror. And since it's saying I am free and at peace, you're stating it in the present tense because everything is happening right now anyway. So this helps you stay in the present moment and remind yourself of that you are a free person, and if somebody tells you otherwise, it's not true. It only matters what you yourself tell yourself. So your world will become a reflection of your own love and understanding the more that you wire in these types of affirmations. So keep going with that. Thank you, pile number 3. Those are your messages. If it resonated, please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. I am so grateful that you are here. Your channeled song that contains a self-love message is Loneliness for Love by Lovely the Band. And the lyrics that spoke to me when I was listening to the song are the following. Cause I keep mistaking loneliness for love. I'm trying to find myself inside someone. Anything at all not to feel alone. Anything at all just to feel whole. Cause I keep mistaking loneliness for love. So with this song and the lyrics, I feel and see someone who keeps trying to find themselves within someone else, meaning there is a big fear of being alone. This could also represent someone who always feels like they have to be in a relationship just to feel worthy, whole, and complete. This is somebody who feels that if they're not in a relationship, that they aren't worthy of anything, and that is not true. Whether you are in a relationship or not, you are worthy, whole, and complete already. And if you're in a relationship, oftentimes this could result in the form of what is called codependency, where we are so reliant on our partner to do all of these things for us that it just perpetuates a relationship that isn't really filled with love, because we're looking outside of ourselves for someone to bring that love to us, when the love that we are ultimately seeking is already within here. We just need to tap into it and allow ourselves to feel it and allow ourselves to believe it. Because when we continuously look outside of ourselves for love, with whoever we're in a relationship with, whoever we're friends with, any type of relationship, we will never be fulfilled until we fulfill that love within ourselves. So with that being said, I would like to pull a card from the Chakra Wisdom deck and see what other energies are at play here to tell me a little bit more about your situation. cards come out. We have confusion, despondence, and also balance. So with the confusion and the despondence card, I get the feeling that you're feeling confused within a relationship right now and you're not sure where to go because you don't want to be alone. And the fear of being alone is causing um, these feelings of despondence and depression. So it's leaving you in this situation where you're um, stagnant and you feel stuck and confused as to which direction to go in. So, what the angels are pointing out is the balance card to bring yourself into balance. And the best way that you can do that is through meditation and quieting your mind and listening to yourself. Really going within and asking yourself what it is that you want. Because with the channel messages in the song, the fear of not wanting to be alone, um, is that really bringing you happiness to stay in a relationship that you feel isn't for your highest good, just for the sake of not being alone? It's okay to walk away from something that if the relationship is no longer serving you, then you have to do what's best for you. And energy doesn't lie. Now, that's not to say where some of you are in a relationship with someone you truly do love, but if you are looking for them to give you all of the love in the world without first giving that to yourself, then that's going to keep creating this cycle and situations of feeling unfulfilled. You won't ever feel completely fulfilled if you keep looking to your partner to give you the love that you're neglecting to give to yourself. So it's important to bring more balance to your relationship. And when everything is aligned, that will clear away the confusion and also the despondence, because this is an energy of where you feel stuck, stagnant, and not wanting to move forward. So the answer is to bring yourself into balance to get those energies moving in a forward motion again, so that you can come into more clarity about the truth of your situation, whether it's just stay in a relationship because you do love the person you're with, but remembering to give yourself the love and not looking to them to continuously give that love to you. Or in a situation where you don't want to walk away from a relationship because of the fear of being alone, when you bring yourself into balance, you will gain more clarity about what it is you need to do in your relationship. So the first and foremost thing you need to do is go within, listen to yourself, and trust the feelings that you have, because you know yourself better than anyone. And whatever decision you make, it's the right one. I also want to pull some self-love affirmation cards from the Louise deck to see what affirmations would be beneficial for you at this time to reflect on. Okay, I have pulled one, but I want to pull a few more here. Okay. One more. Okay. We've got, I am in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. And at the back it says, I see myself healthy, whole, and living in a society where it is safe for me to be who I am and to love others. So, wherever you're at right now, you are in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. We always are. It's just a matter of listening to what comes up, and if we have to make a decision to redirect in a new area, that's okay too. So, wherever you're at, you're in the right place, doing the right thing at the right time. So the timing is right, the place is right, you're doing the right thing. So no need there to question whether or not you're on the right path. You are on the right path with what it is you are doing. It's just a matter of listening to yourself and trusting yourself that you are doing the right thing. Next, we have I choose a bright future now. The moment I start to change, the moment I'm willing to bring good into my life, the universe responds in kind. So, yeah, when you choose a bright future and you work towards everything that you love to do in the now, you are already setting up an amazing, bright future for yourself. But it all starts with staying present right now and looking at all the things you have to be grateful for in this present moment. And then getting out of that despondent energy, instead of choosing this to help propel you into your bright future. And the last one is, I trust and know that all is well in my world. Divine right action is guiding me every moment of the day. I know that whatever the outcome is, it is perfect for me and everyone concerned. So you are being divinely guided. And no matter what happens in your relationship, whatever decisions you feel you have to make, you are being divinely guided with those actions. And no matter what happens, the outcome is perfect for you, it's perfect for your partner, it's perfect for your friends, or whoever else is involved in the situation that you are going on, that you're going through with right now. So just know that it's okay to trust that everything is okay right now. So just keep moving forward and trust the process and your journey. Thank you, pile number 4. Those are your messages. If it resonated, please be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 5. Welcome to your reading. I'm so grateful that you are here. Your channeled song that contains a self-love message is Truth Hurts by Lizzo. And the lyrics that are speaking to me as I channeled the message are the following. Yeah, I got boy problems. That's the human in me. Bling, bling, then I solve them. That's the goddess in me. You could have had a bad bitch. Non-committal. Help you with your career? Just a little. You're supposed to holler me down, but you're holding me back. And that's the sound of me not calling you back. So yeah, this is the energy of this song is about a very strong person willing to not put up with the bullshit. And it feels very powerful and almost like the self-love in here is you realize you don't need somebody to make you happy. And there is true power in that. So I commend you for that. And not taking crap from anybody who may be playing games with you. Like, you see right through it. And that is truly a gift to be had. But it's also remembering that and not continuing to let somebody continue to play these games. Like, you recognize them for what they are and you're willing to walk away. There is such self-love with that. So I'm curious to pull a card from the Chakra Wisdom deck so that I can learn a little bit more about your situation and what's going on. What's going on with pile number 5? we have the service card. So, yeah, I feel like you have a very loving, giving heart. And it seems like you have you you're in the process of filling up your own cup. You're recognizing what true self-love is, but you're also realizing that by filling up your own cup, you can easily be of service to others. So, yeah, whatever you're doing, you give to other people and you have a really genuine heart, but at the same time you also have this inner strength about you. I can see you sharing your self love tips with other people and truly changing the world, because that is something that is really needed in the world at this time. So perhaps you could be of service to others by sharing your wisdom around self love. How do you fill up your cup every day? Share your story in regards to that. And it also sounds like you've been around the block when it comes to certain situations or certain relationships. So you've gained a lot of wisdom in those relationships. And by sharing your story with others, other people are going to resonate with it, because a lot of people are going through the same types of things. And by sharing your story, you will help them get through it too. You will show them how you did it. So kudos to you. I just feel like amazing, powerful energy from you. Like you're very strong. Congratulations. So, to keep that momentum going with the self love, I'd like to pull some self love affirmation cards to help you continue along on your journey. So, what do we got here? This is the How to Love Yourself deck by Louise Hay. Those just flipped within the deck. Got I am one with everyone on the planet. I want to pull two more before we talk about them. What else? We've got I release all feelings of negativity and guilt. And then too many fell out on the floor, so I just want to get one more. I am grateful for all the wonderful things in my world. So let's start with I am one with everyone on the planet. And this is something I feel like you already understand, because you are already being of service to others in some capacity right now. But you can go forward even more with that, with your past experiences that you've went through, the wisdom that you have learned from your relationships, from the toxic relationships that you have been in, and you you understand that we are all connected and that we are not separate. On the back of the card it says, every time I meditate or do a visualization for healing, I am connecting with like-minded people all over the world. So yeah, when you work on your inner healing, when you continue to heal from some of those things that have perpetuated in your life, you are healing all of us on a collective level. So by healing yourself, that is the epitome of self-love. And I already feel like that is something that you are doing right now. So keep going with that and just continue on that path and watch how your light truly changes the world. With this card, I release all feelings of negativity and guilt. Now, even though I get the sense that this is this pile, the people in this pile are strong, there is the occasional time where you might have some self-doubt or feel guilty if you didn't help somebody in the way that you wanted to help. Well, it's safe to let go of those feelings. Everything that you are doing is perfect, and everything is done in the right timing. So on the back of the card it says, we create habits and problems to fulfill a need. When I can find a positive way to fulfill the need, I can release the problem. So when a situation arises in your experience and it's one that you would not prefer, the best thing you can do is take a step back and find a positive way to release the problem. Because if we keep perpetuating negativity with negativity, then that is what is going to be keep creating, and that is something that we would rather not prefer. So, allowing our perception to focus on something positive in order to release that problem, then that is the step towards releasing feelings of negativity and guilt. You exchange them for positivity. Now, that's not to say to perpetuate toxic positivity, because nobody is positive 100% of the time. But in order to release those feelings of negativity and guilt that you're having, it's okay to recognize those, allow yourself to feel whatever you need to feel, but then focus on a positive way to release the problem. And that is how you truly let go of feelings like that. The last affirmation is, I am grateful for all the wonderful things in my world. And on the back it says, I express gratitude to the universe often, knowing that my thoughts are heard and appreciated. And that is also another way to help release feelings of negativity and guilt. It's a matter of perception. So instead of focusing on the problem, focus on a solution, and also look around you in your present circumstance and say to yourself 10 things that you are grateful for. I am grateful for the roof over my head. I'm grateful for my my technology that I have to communicate with people. I'm so grateful for the people in my life. Whatever it is for you, what are you grateful for? Because when you focus on things that you are grateful for, you shift your perspective to the good in your world instead of focusing on the negativity. It is a complete game changer with your perception. And the more that you do it, the more that you are reprogramming the subconscious limiting beliefs in your brain. So just remember that. Thank you, pile number 5. Those are your messages. If it resonated, please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.